Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini bonus. So let's get right into this general reading as always. I wanted to go ahead and use these two new decks that I've been gifted by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. The first is the Coffee Shop Gossip deck, and then the Love Me Not, Love Messages deck. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started and see where this reading is going to go. I don't have any particular questions in mind. I'm just going to allow the cards to bring forward whatever messages need to come through here for your bonus reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. And this is actually the first time I'm using these decks, so I'm not even familiar with the messages here. So let's see what needs to come through. Okay, so we've got hooking up coming forward. All right, so if some of you guys are just hooking up, perhaps for the physical connection, and not so much exploring where a particular bond could go with someone by way of love and romance, that could be coming forward for some of you guys. All right, so we'll see how that plays a role in the overall messages that presents itself here. And from this deck here, angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. Is it just a hookup, or is there love here? I suffocate when you're away from me. So much love you take from me. I'm going out of my mind. Okay, so take this only if it makes sense. You guys could have started off as just a hookup, where it could have been a one-night stand for some of you, or it could have just been just an intense sexual attraction between the two of you guys. You guys got together, one thing led to another. But perhaps as more and more time passed, you guys actually had some real legitimate feelings for one another. And when there's distance and time apart, either you relate to this, Aquarius, or it is your person who feels like they're suffocating when you're not with them. But, you know, you could relate to that for yourself also. All right, so those are the first two messages coming through for your focus cards. Let's go ahead and add to this with my silhouettes deck. All right, so let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for this mini bonus. Let's go ahead and see what else you need to know. We have Leap of Faith, which is very similar to the energy of the Fool card. You know, this card does say, because sometimes you just have to trust you will land where you are meant to land. So there could have also been trust issues for some of you guys between you and this person, especially if it did just start off as just a physical hookup, you know? And then we've got Untainted coming through here. Our love is pure, simple, and perfect. I'm grateful that we did not allow outside influences or interferences to contaminate our bond. You are the only one I need in my world, my life, my heart. And maybe that's why there's this energy of feeling suffocated when you guys are in separation, you know? And the bottom part of this card says, love me. I suffocate when you're away from me. So much love you take from me. So when they're not with you, when you're not with them, it's almost as if you take a piece of them with you and vice versa, you know? And when you're not in the physical realm, when you're not connecting in the 3D world, it's almost as if there's still a piece of you that's missing, you know? And maybe that's how they're feeling as well. So it kind of makes sense to me that you guys might be connecting in the 5D for now, because there isn't a physical connection in the 3D world. Okay, so take that if it applies. So let's go ahead and clarify some of this stuff with some tarot. I'm going to go ahead and use my Tabby Tarot Teacher. And again, for those who are not familiar with what's going on with this deck, this is a deck that I dedicated basically to my Tabby. This is my 12-year-old Tabby that we lost in February. And so a portion of the proceeds from this deck will actually be donated to various animal charities in her honor. So if that's something you'd like to help out with, you know, totally appreciated. And of course, I will include that information down below. All right, Aquarius, so let's clarify some of this stuff with the tarot cards. They're going out of their mind when you guys are not together. We do have the Six of Wands, though. Okay, so there's the possibility that things can still be really successful as far as a connection between the two of you. Because it's about success and victory with this card, letting you know that there is the opportunity for progress. Look at that, 3 of Wands. So there's fire energy coming through here. So for some of you guys, maybe your person could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is about expansion, rapid growth, about looking ahead towards the future, making plans together. And part of those plans might be committing to each other. Some of you could be focused on a Taurus specifically, but this could be for any sign, of course. So this is commitment, as I've mentioned, that could even lead towards marriage, long-term commitment. At the end of the day, what could have started off as something casual and maybe just a physical connection turned into something way more than perhaps both of you didn't expect it to go in that direction, but it did. That's what's presenting itself here for this mini bonus here. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and see where this person is at as far as what's in their heart space. So I'm going to pull from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle deck here. And let's see what it is that they want to say to you, or even what it is you want to say to them. So just a super quick check-in for what's going on in this connection. Look at that. Let's stay together. They don't like not being with you. Okay, who wants to feel suffocated? That's not a good feeling. I suffocate when you're away from me. So they would, of course, prefer to be with you. Look at this. I do. And again, the Hierophant card is about a possibility for long-term commitment and even marriage. You know, there could be a proposal of marriage here for some of you. And I feel that things will turn out positively here between the two of you. I've finally made my... Sorry, I can't read today. I've made my fair share of mistakes in my life. But when it came to you and I finally got something right. Look at that. That's how they're feeling right now. And lastly, you are my every thought, my every moment, my every day, and every night. You are my everything. And I'm just really feeling here, Aquarius, that this connection might have actually surprised both of you in the direction that it took. I feel the attraction certainly is here. The sexual chemistry is off the charts. I feel that energy here. But I'm also feeling that maybe you weren't even expecting to fall in love with this person. They weren't expecting to fall in love with you, but that's what happened. And so now there's this beautiful vibe coming forward where this has the potential to really turn into something long-lasting and beautiful that could lead towards marriage, that could lead to you guys really having a beautiful life together. All right, so that's what's presenting itself here. Some great messages for you this time around for this mini bonus. If you resonate with this, I'm truly hoping that this actually transpires in your life. It looks really positive. All right, guys, so if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. That's it for now. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.